What is up, everyone? I got a new review today, and today I'm going to be reviewing the DC Multiverse Batman Family 5-pack. This figures are coming in this closed packaging. You can't see what's actually in there. Unfortunately, you do get to see on the back side, you get to see some of these close-up stills. These are, I believe, on the cards that they come with, so you will have an image of them. Here is the Batman Family 5 out of that box. They're still in the plastic trays, you can see, but this is how they're packed in. They actually look a lot cooler up close, but I will start looking at these guys and comparing them to their previous releases. Okay, here we're going to start with Nightwing. Nightwing, as you can see here, I put him next to his previous release. This was the very first Nightwing we saw, with that Batmobile Build-A-Figure that was like really tiny. As you can see here, the blue is much lighter on the new one. I think it goes a little bit more on that classic color. It is 100% the same sculpt, so there's nothing different with that, except for the head sculpt. The head sculpt is completely different. It's got that shorter hair, and it's a light blue mask. It's different mask shape as well. It just kind of seems a little bit lighter in that sense. They also have the same batons, so that doesn't change at all. Now, McFarlane does begin to paint where the butterfly joint is. He does have that continue on, where the previous release was skipping out on that. It just became like a black blank spot where there was no blue painted there. So that is kind of a nice improvement, and I do think this new one does go with the more classic look. I did wish they kind of changed up the body, because those ball joints at the, the feet and the hands, those are kind of they don't look too great. On the back side, this figure does have it continue with that light blue, and it paints where the batons can get placed. Now, I'm not going to go over articulation, because all these figures were released before, so you should know how these are to begin with. But up close, I'll just show you with that head sculpt. You know, he's definitely mean, he's angry. I personally like it. I like it. It's got, the eyes are whited out, so you don't have to worry about him looking to the side, unlike some of the other figures in this set. Up next is Damien Wayne. Now, this figure does use mostly everything from the previous release. He has the same weapons. He has the same throwing stars. He's got the same green and red throughout the figure. It's the same sculpt. However, the yellow in this figure is now replaced with a metallic gold-looking color. And that kind of looks very nice on here. And the head sculpt, also brand new. The original kind of had like that sad, smirking face, and the new one just seems to have like an angry, I'm pissed face. So, and it has like a nice like wash over the hair. So that looks pretty cool. I am kind of more of a fan of the new one. I just don't like the head sculpt on this old one here. But other than that, this figure is pretty much exactly the same. So kind of more of a preference. What do you prefer? We do have Red Hood here. And this one is kind of very similar to the Three Jokers version, except the new one, the red is a little bit more brighter. I think it's a little bit metallic too on that chest area. But on the hood, it does get a little darker red compared to the previous release. It's a little brighter red on the hood part. And obviously this figure doesn't just come with this unmasked head and a crowbar. He actually also comes with an alternate head, which is basically a more not metallic version of the mask, but it's also like broken here. So you can see there's definitely some nice sculpting here. It's like a damaged mask. So I like it. I think it's a really good head sculpt. I think it's at least different compared to the previous release. I actually thought it was going to be the exact same head, just not metallic. Here's the Red Hood now wearing the alternate head sculpt. I do prefer the unmasked head, I believe. I just think it kind of looks nice, and this mask seems like it should be like laying on the ground or something that's like a prop since it's damaged, or just mid-battle, whatever. I did try to swap heads here with the original one, but the head was really tough to pull off. I'm sure it could be done, but I think you just need to get like a hair dryer and just get that head soft and pop it off, and then I'm sure it would work. It typically does with McFarlane, but the new body, you know, the head pops off extremely easy, so no issues there. And as you can see with between the crowbars, the new one has like a more cartoony light gray one, and the old one has like a more preferred realistic looking kind of crowbar. Here we have Batgirl, and she is also same thing, same exact sculpt, same weapons. It's just painted differently. Like the original release had a yellow batarang, this one's just now black. Same sculpt, no difference there. And the yellow is replaced with like more of a metallic gold, and the black's kind of replaced with a blue, and it's a lighter gray for the most part with this figure. Definitely a nice looking figure. I did like the original, so I do like this one too. It's just, you know, hey, which color would you prefer, right? Unfortunately, she still looks off to the side. I was hoping that would be changed, but that is still the same case, so unfortunately she still looks like someone else is in the room or always has to look to her left. Okay, last and not least, Batman. You can see here, same figure, but the yellow is now a metallic gold, and the black is now blue. He does come with the same grapple gun, same head sculpt, same everything else. Definitely just kind of like which color would you prefer, I guess. This is the back side of the figure, just nicely blue and sculpted down. But, you know, I wish with this figure it did come with a alternate head. I think that would have worked out better. You know, something to have also different with this Batman. Also Batgirl too, you know, she came with the same head sculpt, so kind of wish there was some alternate head sculpts for those two. Okay, so overall, I put the figures in the order I preferred them in. Nightwing I thought was the best one. I just love the new head sculpt and the new colors. I think that was great. Batgirl was my second favorite of this. She definitely saw a lot of the different color changes. Batman was a great one as well, I think. I do like that color that they used. Red Hood could have used a little bit more of a difference with him, but it was nice. He did come with two head sculpts. Doesn't come with guns, unfortunately, even though it's all behind closed packaging. You know, Red Hood was, you know, not too bad. Just could have been better. And then Damien Wayne, he was my least favorite. Not necessarily worse than his original release, but, you know, just didn't seem to be one I really wanted to get. I definitely wanted to see Tim Drake get made instead and see him in that classic green and red suit. I know they have the red variant that's exclusive to Amazon, but, you know, it's since they said that was a variant, there's got to be that regular release. I thought it was going to be in this set, but maybe it'll be on its own. Alright, so that is all I have to say. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and my comparisons here. So if you did, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, make sure to go check out my other videos. So until then guys, I'll see y'all next time.